So let's move on to our earlier story. And the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Nana Aba-Amfo, says more research works needs to be done on how to prevent environmental hazards in the country. According to her, adverse environmental exposure play a critical role in initiating many non-communicable diseases. She made this known at the commissioning of the SPH building to improve academic research on health issues of her outfits here in Accra.
Air pollution is responsible for approximately 7 million deaths since 2012 worldwide due to respiratory infections that usually occur in low and middle income countries. Speaking at the commissioning of the Special Public Health Auditorium to tackle health issues, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ghana, Professor Nana Aba-Amfo, says that environmental health issues need more attention and that she's optimistic that research conducted by the United Nations representatives and stakeholders involved would help find out more about how to curb environmental hazards.
Water pollution, indoor air pollution from cooking and heating fuels, mining-related injuries and exposures are widespread. In low and middle income countries, there is a convergence of exposure-related health outcomes from environmental contamination and occupational hazards, and the lack of well-trained professionals and the capacity to conduct scientific research that addresses these problems. The institutions in low and middle income countries often lack sufficient research capacity to study toxic, carcinogenic or occupational exposures or interactions with genetic immune systems. And this lack of research skills thus highlights the relevance of the new center. Due to the aforementioned reasons, I consider the country visit of the UN Special Rapporteur very important and foresee a strong collaboration with the West Africa Center for Global Environmental and Occupational Health to help in addressing the issues earlier raised through research and advocacy. I'm therefore optimistic that the interaction between our university faculty, the Special Rapporteur, and key stakeholders present at this program will produce the expected outcomes and engage the attention of the media, policymakers, and the general public to engender the needed transformation in our society. And so on this note, I once again warmly welcome you all, especially those of you who are visiting the University of Ghana for the first time. Please take some time to explore our beautiful campus, and I wish you deeply engaging interaction sessions. Thank you.
The chairman of the Special Rapporteur and the Dean of the School of Public Health, Professor Kwesi Tope, commended the country for its fight in the international sphere in terms of waste management and the disposal of chemicals.
Ghana has been a leader in the international sphere when it comes to closing certain gaps that these instruments have. For example, earlier this year, the most recent conference of the parties of the Basel Convention on transboundary movement of hazardous waste and their disposal has adopted amendments in order to bring the trade in electronic waste, in e-waste, under what is known as Annex 2, so that it is subject to a prior and informed consent procedure. Now, this does not solve all the problems associated with e-waste, but it is a step in the right direction in introducing further controls to this growing problem of global significance.
We have more stories after.